Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 15643 Southeast Andes Court, Milwaukee, Oregon, 97267. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior clean out. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all permanent fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout, and at the bottom of the cleanout it looks like we're going to transition pipe materials. So we're going to go to a cast iron pipe. So right from the get-go, because of 45-year-old cast iron piping, we would highly recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that it just keeps on going and going, but it is, 45-year-old metal pipe. Even though it is older, everything that we've seen so far looks to be in pretty good working condition. We're seeing some normal deterioration and wear at some of the joints, but again, overall appears to be working. There you can see kind of the seal. So again, it's showing some aging and wear, but again, as of right now, appears to be working. And that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. So where the two sections of pipe come together, you can just see some normal aging and deterioration right there. Like it. It's kind of a no-nonsense pipe. It's just pretty much straight as an arrow, straight at the road in front of the house, no messing around. After about 35 feet, we've seen no cracking, no offsets, no separations, no roots. So far, so good. And so again, we started in an ABS plastic cleanout. We transitioned to cast iron immediately, and we've been in cast iron for the last 45 feet. And really, for the most part, appears to be in pretty good working condition. The only areas that we're seeing deterioration is the joints where the two sections of pipe connect or come together. Seeing some normal and typical aging and wear for a 45-year-old cast iron pipe. And we're losing that pitch just a bit here, so you can see up until this point we've had a pretty good downhill flow to the water at about 55 feet. We're going a little bit flat through here. You can see there's some debris in the water, so That's kind of the concern. When it slows down, you have tendency for buildup to happen. And we're going to transition into a big concrete pipe here. So a little bit flat through that area. We'll be curious to turn off the water and see how everything reacts in that area with the water off. But a little bit flat. Camera head for the most part wasn't covered for very long. We kind of pop out of it as we turn the corner and then drop into the big concrete pipe. And this would be just west of the sidewalk out there is typically where we tie in. So this is the city branch pipe, and so this signifies a few things here. It signifies a transition in pipe sizes, so we're going from a 4-inch cast iron pipe into a much larger, probably 6 or 8-inch concrete pipe, maybe bigger. Signifies transition in pipe materials, so again, cast iron into concrete. And then lastly, we're transitioning into the city branch piping. And this is a branch off of the lateral out there in the cul-de-sac. And even though we are in city branch piping, technically all of this will be buyer owner's responsibility throughout the entire length. And it typically ties in at the property, again, just west or just the house's side of the sidewalk, and then we extend out into the road. So maybe a touch flat through this area too, but it does appear to be draining. We are approaching 80 feet. You can see we're going a little bit flat again here. And we actually bellied out there for just a second. So again, we'll want to turn off the water on the pullback and kind of see how these areas react with the water, but we do have a bit of a belly there. And this is way out in the roadway at this point. So we go underwater at about 80 feet. And then we start to pull out of it, so about a 2-foot water belly. We're staying flat. We're back underwater there. So we came out of it for a little bit, and then we went right back underwater. And so again at 84 feet, we went underwater again. Completely submerged there. You can see lots of debris in the water, not very clear. Still submerged. Now I'd say we pull out of it about 90, 91. So there's about a 7-foot water belly there. And then we get back to draining the way that we really wanted to be draining the entire way. So we're draining strongly this last few feet. We're going to drop into the lateral at around 102 feet. So this is the end, officially a buyer-owner responsibility at 102 feet. Now we're going to turn off water, we're going to drain everything out. We're curious to see how those areas react with the water off on the pullback.